Oh, we all got our blankets today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to say
I
anything.
even grabbed one of my Christmas ones.
Nice. Aw, thanks, guys. You're keeping the bit alive. So I got a classic for tonight, and one that I said I was going to read next week, for our Christmas episode. But I have something very special in store for next week. A nice little Christmas surprise for all of you.
Oh no.
So for tonight, we are reading the ultimate Christmas classic.
Let me pause you real quick. Oh, okay.
I just did the reveal.
I'm sorry. I just had to tell you, I was talking to my buddy from TikTok, Grim.
Yeah.
And he agrees with us that you need to go on and like read books for a living.
Okay.
He straight up just in the middle of his life, he's like, James. I'm like, whoa, hey, how's it going? He's like, tell Rob that he needs to go and read books for a living.
You got the voice for it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I don't give a shit about these Christmas stories, but you reading it is like exciting.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. And honestly, next week I'm very excited for next week's story because it is something very near and dear to me.
I swear to God, if he got like a Christmas book version of Die Hard, I'm gonna be so pissed.
There is one.
I know there is.
Actually, Die Hard is
originally
based off of a story. It's off of a book.
I know, but I know it's based off of a book. But what
It's
I'm saying
on
is,
my
if you
Christmas
went,
wish list on Amazon.
if you went and got like a Christmas version one, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hold on, Jordan. You don't read that to your kid every night before he goes to sleep during
No.
Christmas?
No, my kid reads actual Christmas stuff.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, let's get into it, Rob.
Anyways, back to it. Tonight we're reading The Night Before Christmas. So, the true Christmas classic. And this is actually a copy that was given to us by a friend of ours for Bobby for his first Christmas.
What's this? What's this? There's white people everywhere. What's this? What's this? It's 1936.
Thank you, Jordan.
It's
We shall begin. Was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes do appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon led me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside to his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Hell yeah.
I read that every year to Bobby on Christmas Eve before he
Merry
goes to bed.
fucking Christmas.
And then we watch a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, nice.
Yes, my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
I do like that one.
That's next week, Rob.
That is next week. Next week, we actually are going to talk about our favorite Christmas movies and stuff like that, which Dustin will just kind of like hang out and I don't know.
I'll be present.
I will drag you.
Ah,
Oh, wait, I just got it.
he's not even a dad.
Oh,
Or
do I hear
does
sleigh
he have
bells?
something to tell us?
Oh, Dustin. Have you
Not that
wrapped
I
it?
know about.
He missed his
Yeah.
line again.
What? Huh?
He missed his
Sleigh
line
bells?
again.
Oh.
Where are they? I hear them.
Sleigh bells are ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman.
And welcome back to the Centerway Society, one of our final Christmas episodes. And I'm really excited. This is going to be a little fun episode that we're going to put together. I'm sorry, guys. Can you guys give me a minute? Because I am getting a little hot. I put a sweater on because I was a little chilly.
Yeah.
You know? So do
It
you guys
looks
mind
like
if
it's
I just...
Go ahead.
Yeah,
All
go
right,
ahead.
cool.
Go.
Thanks.
I think Rob has a reveal. I think he's lying. This is a bit.
This is
It's a
a
fucking bit. It's a bit. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Yeah!
I fucking knew it.
Go, Rob.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, there we go. I feel
knew
good.
it. I fucking knew it. I
I
called
bought
that
this shirt
shit-
last week.
I called that shit in real time.
You
I'm
know,
really proud of you.
all 14 people listening right now, they have no idea what's going on but
Because
it
they
says Die
don't go
Hard
to
is a
YouTube.
Christmas movie T-shirt, and they're just slow clapping now that they know.
To be fair, if you look at what's in frame, it just says Die Hard is a Christmas.
It does.
Oh, hold on.
Move the camera just like slightly now. Hold on. This is a non-visual medium, but
you just
like
made it even almost better.
Hold on.
there we go.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me sit up a little bit.
Yep. Full tummy.
There we go. There we go. Full tummy. Got to get it
Uh-huh.
up.
Where'd you get that
Alright.
shirt from, Rob?
I ordered it online.
From
I found
where?
it's like an Etsy kind of website that does.
Oh,
like,
so
screen
another
printing and stuff.
non-authentic place. Okay, cool.
Exactly. All right, guys. So what we're doing today is discussing something that will either annoy Jordan or won't. We'll see how it goes. No, we are not focusing
We're
on Die
not-
Hard.
we're not getting
focusing
on Die Hard.
We promised Jordan we would not get into Die Hard. We might anyway because James has never made his position on Die Hard being a Christmas movie perfectly clear. So he did request time to do that today. and
Whoa,
we'll do that
hold
at the
up.
end.
God damn it, James.
I requested time to say what my criteria
Yes, you are
is.
clarifying. No, you said you were going to clarify your position.
I said I was going to tell you what my criteria for a Christmas movie is.
Which would
Criteria?
That
Clear- which
will
would clarify.
Yes, I will
Okay.
not say yes or no, but it will be obvious. So
Okay, so we will get to that toward the end. Well, actually, no. You know what? Let's start there because you got to have some type of criteria to have it be a Christmas movie.
Correct.
So, James, please let us know what is your criteria for a Christmas movie?
So I discussed this with other people too because I wanted to make sure I was in the right thought process. So for a Christmas movie, I think it has to be part of the plot. Christmas has to be part of the plot for one. and it has to be pretty much the whole movie.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, like Gremlins is a Christmas movie,
Okay.
even though
We're
it's
gonna get
supposed to
there.
be like a horror. Yeah, but you know what I mean. So, like, and I'm gonna go to like Spider-Man. Let's go there. Spider-Man 1. It's not a Thanksgiving movie,
No.
even though Thanksgiving has got a important
have
plot point to it.
A great scene. Probably
They-
one of the better Thanksgiving scenes of all time.
Exactly. However, it is not part of the. It's a plot point, but it's not all Thanksgiving throughout the whole movie.
Is there a Thanksgiving movie?
There's literally
Look
one that
out.
just came out that's a horror for Thanksgiving. but
Yes,
Yeah.
I wanted to
sure.
watch it. I wanted to see it with me.
I'm sure
And I
that
just realized something. Before we go any further, I have not introduced the guys.
Oh,
The guys are here, and
How do they know who we are, Rob?
I don't
know.
know, so I got to introduce you. So let's start. When Gizmo came to his house, he immediately fed him after midnight. It's James.
yeah, I got Gremlins, and his name is Gabe.
Yep.
He thinks it's a swell business model to start a hotel that's only open around the holidays. It's Dustin.
I don't get that one.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bing
okay.
Crosby, Fred Astaire.
It's
What?
old.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. He was the choreographer for the Jingle Bells Rock segment in Mean Girls. It's Jordan.
It's like a movie I've watched like one time. So hell yeah.
You do like musicals.
I wouldn't call Mean Girls a musical though, right?
No, but
No,
it's a
but-
musical number, so
Yeah.
He's
Like I could see that.
Justin's like, if there's music at all in the movie, he loves it. It's a musical.
I'm gonna
it's a
start sending you clips. I'm gonna be like, Jordan, how you like this one? They did a dance number in this movie.
So James gave his criteria for what a Christmas movie is supposed to be. Jordan, Dustin, do you guys have something similar? Or?
So I would think that if you're talking about a Christmas movie,
Yeah.
It can't be a subplot in the movie, if that makes sense. Like if it's a background thing, that's not really in my opinion, a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Christmas has to be in the forefront of the whole thing. Otherwise, to me, there's even like Christmas movies that you guys would probably even be like, really? You don't think like the Die Hard one? That's a whole different thing. Well, it's a whole different thing. But
Yeah.
like, there's movies that are like, more Christmas oriented, definitely than Die Hard, that I still don't think are fully Christmas movies. If it's just a couple of scenes in the movie about Christmas and it's not the overarching thing, or at least like, I think I would have to say you'd have to have at least 60% of the movie kind of be about Christmas. I don't think it's really a Christmas movie at that point.
Okay.
If it's under that.
All right. Dustin,
Like Santa Claus,
Santa Claus?
Christmas movie. You cannot deny it. The entire movie is Christmas.
I mean, yeah. It's
I
about
mean, I
Santa
think this
Claus.
kind of explains our fundamental difference on what we consider Christmas movies right here.
You guys think that, and it's fine, but you guys think that because they say that it's Christmas or Christmas Eve, it's a Christmas movie. I just don't have that feeling.
Okay. So, what I have always considered a Christmas movie, because we know how much I am a fan of Christmas, right? is
I think this is going to be the deciding vote here.
what?
What you
Oh no,
think
Dustin
is
already
Christmas?
thinks Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, not that. I mean, his criteria is what we're going to go off of.
Yeah.
It would probably
he's
be the
the-
most. It
the
would be the least
non-Christmas.
It would be the least
Yeah.
biased.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I've always considered a Christmas movie something that takes place around the general time frame of Christmas, and it's kind of a ritualized thing for me. Like I see it on TV around Christmas time, and it has like the same vibe, right? Christmas goes on at some point in the movie, and I usually watch it around Christmas. That's what I consider a Christmas movie.
I mean, I can see Jordan's point to a
No, Jordan's point makes more sense.
No,
Don't
it
get
does,
me wrong.
It does make sense. Jordan makes sense. But I also think that it doesn't necessarily have to be shoving mistletoe down your throat.
Well,
In order
It's
for it to be
Christmas propaganda.
that's why
I
I mentioned.
just-
That's why I mentioned Santa Claus. Santa Claus is not the best Christmas movie ever. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's family friendly, but it does a good job at what I kind of want to give an example of what I believe a Christmas movie is. So the whole story is around Christmas.
Yeah.
You have Tim Allen's character become Santa. While they do a lot of stuff that has to do with Christmas in it, they also don't shove Christmas all the way down your throat. They do like side stuff about Christmas. They show the growth of the character. They show all of the stuff, still Christmas oriented, but it's not like too much Christmas. But there's also a point where it's like, if you're not doing hardly anything besides having Christmas trees in the background and saying, "Oh, it's Christmas Eve," it's lazy, is what I'm getting at for that. It's just because it happens to be going on in the general time. If you have one or two scenes that have to do with Christmas and there's 80 different scenes, statistically, that movie is really only doing like 1.3% of the movie as a Christmas movie, in which case there's got to be a line where at some point you make a definition of how much Christmas does it have to be minimum for it to be considered a Christmas movie.
Okay,
Just my
so
opinion on that.
I'm just curious of your threshold of what
Like I said,
you
I
consider a Christmas movie. You said 60% a little bit ago.
yeah, that might be a little rough, but I
Okay.
also don't look at a lot of movies as pure Christmas movies. I think there are movies that generally are more around played around the holidays, but when we're talking about Christmas movies, I don't think that there's truly the amount of Christmas movies people think there really are.
Okay.
There's several movies that I like. Home Alone, that whole movie has to do with like around Christmas, but they don't really talk about Christmas a ton. They're like,
Yeah.
we're going to Paris this Christmas. We're going away for the holidays. The
See,
movie
that-
isn't about Christmas.
That's what I like. It's like it takes place
He's
around.
he's like
Christmas.
I don't want to hear about Christmas and it's Christmas.
Yeah, like, okay, how boring is it to hear the same gosh darn story every time about like somebody who needs to find the joy of Christmas and giving gifts?
Well, you
It's
don't
like,
want to do that either.
We fucking get it.
That
All right.
was going to be like one of my
That's
examples
called
of a
Hallmark
non-Christmas
movies,
Christmas movie.
Wait, say
I-
that again,
I-
James?
That was going to be one of my non-Christmas Christmas movies examples was Home Alone.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
exactly it takes place throughout the whole the holiday season, the holiday times frame, right? They play Christmas carols throughout the thing. They talk about the Christmas lights and everything. They have all this Christmas stuff. However, the main plot is about this kid trying to defend his house from burglars.
Nothing to do with Christmas.
Nothing to do with Christmas. You could throw that in summer. The family's going off for a trip in Paris in summer.
Yeah,
Work just the same.
exactly.
So by this logic, that
he
Dustin
made very clear that he does not believe Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Because if you think that about Home Alone and Die Hard are different versions of each other.
I think they're both Christmas movies.
James
Under
made his
my
point clear.
criteria.
James made his point very clear.
Yeah, we're kind of 2 and 2 boys.
James,
I think-
I don't know you.
It's one of the, in my opinion, it is a non-Christmas Christmas movie.
How many years have we been
Yeah.
friends?
So
Like,
I
Almost.
didn't want to
we've
tell
been
this to
friends
Rob.
for 20 years.
Like I
Even if
love
he-
Rob. Rob, I
even
love
if-
you to death.
even if
but
James
I'm on
doesn't
Jordan's
bel-
side.
Even if James doesn't believe,
I'm taking your
truthfully-
Christmas present back.
even if James doesn't believe this,
Come on, come to
100%,
Florida. I
and
need
he's
a
just
hug,
doing
Rob.
and he's just doing it for the content. Good for me. Good enough.
No, I honestly, I did not. And if Rob goes back and looks at my messages, I kept it very blank for that reason. I kept
Rob
it
was
very
like it was
vague.
like a LeBron
because-
James reveal. Like I'll be
I
taking
feel
my talents to
betrayed.
Miami.
I don't know
yourself,
how this
but-
is being recorded,
but it
but the
was-
bottom half of this, they suck. They have bad opinions.
Oh, see,
Well,
I got the
to be-
I got
to
you
be
and
fair,
Rob down there.
You and James are down there for me. So
Feel
But,
betrayed.
Yeah, no, I
I
mean,
can't.
I feel like it's the same thing. You can take Die Hard and
I
throw it
think-
during the summer, and it's the same thing.
The
was
deciding
just-
vote for this will come later.
no, you can't bring
So-
Caitlin into this.
Oh no.
She
We
is
have
a
a
canon
fifth member.
character in
We
Cineraway
have a-
Society.
Aaron-
She is a biased party.
She is a canon character
She's a
Ghost
biased
Force Aaron,
party.
are
in
you
the
here?
Cineraway Society.
No, yeah, we have a fifth member. We have Aaron.
narrator
Yeah,
Ghost
but-
Force.
Aaron is off being a Force ghost on like Dantooine or something. So
Yeah,
Dan-
but he's a
Dan
silent
Tweed.
member. He exists. He's just never here.
You know what?
That
Maybe
should
if
be
we
the
can get
deciding
him
factor.
onto the Christmas,
Gabe.
huh?
Gabe, is Die
Gabe-
Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Yes,
He said, "Oh, he said no." What do you say?
No, he said yeah.
Oh no, tell Gabe he's wrong.
yes.
Tell
Okay,
Gabe he
can-
gets no cookies.
No,
you show them
because
a
Jordan,
gum
you
pistol?
said Gabe is the deciding member.
No,
He already said yes.
he's too young. I forgot. You have to be 3 or older.
Oh, you're
Can
so
you hit him with a
full of
gum pistol?
Yeah.
Say it.
Gum gum. Pichu.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right,
Oh,
buddy. you gotta
Raising
go
him
get
right,
mommy.
James. Raising him right.
Go get mommy, okay?
I'll see you in Wano.
Hey, you
Gabe.
want to take the action figure? Okay.
We are really like not even close to on topic anymore. Well, we're on topic, but
We
I mean,
are.
we-
just
we were
had a-
we're
discussing
gonna
Discussing
stay
topic.
away from Die Hard, but apparently we stumbled into it anyway.
We could just
Which is
talk
another
about
show.
One Piece.
I just
see
love
if we can
that.
grab it.
I think I was the only one that picked up when James put his criteria down. I was like, based on that criteria, that means that's why I went to the Home Alone, because I was like, I have to confirm this real quick. If he feels the same way about Home Alone, then it's the same way about Die Hard.
I feel
I-
betrayed.
Vindication.
I do too. Rob, I've known this man almost my whole life.
Betrayed. It's awful.
Hey, Dustin was at my wedding, but
I was,
No,
I was
I-
the best
it's-
man.
it's definitely.
We talked about Die Hard being a Christmas.
I don't remember
I'm
that.
joking.
Of course, I was
Joking.
probably drunk the night before. So
No, you were.
All right, so let's move on to other movies that may or may not be Christmas movies. I think an easy one to start with, for one reason or another, it was on a list that I found online of may or may not be Christmas movies, is Batman Returns.
No.
No.
No, because once again, I think there's something to what James says, and I think it's actually something I brought up previously because it was an argument me and Rob were having like a few
Constantly
episodes
and
ago.
always, like we have for the last 10 years.
Yes, check.
Okay.
But it was specific about if we took the Christmas out of Die Hard, could the movie still work? And we were talking about what was it? The Hocus Pocus. If you took the Halloween
Yes.
out, you can't take the Halloween out because that's the night that they can come back
Yes.
because it's Halloween. It's a specific thing. So I think that has a lot to do. I think that would be part of my criteria as well now. So
Alright.
if we're
And-
Batman Returns can be at any time. Christmas
Yeah,
doesn't really matter as
exactly.
much.
No.
I
And
just
it doesn't-
personally,
Oh,
Go ahead.
I just personally think the Batman supersedes any kind of theme of the movie.
Well, not only
Okay.
that, but it doesn't like we were talking about this a couple weeks ago or last week or so when I was asking the question about the election. Like I think it starts like around Black Friday, in my opinion, and then it
Yeah.
goes past Christmas.
Well, elections, at least as far as Virginia goes, and well, federal, which would be like the presidential and Senate and House and all that stuff,
Yeah.
is always like the beginning of November, like the first week in November
Yeah.
is when an election takes place.
But my thing was he was announcing.
Which means
Was
he
it-
could have been
Yeah.
he could have been running for the year in advance, for a campaign.
Yeah, so that's what my theory was. I mean, when do they usually announce? But then I looked it up. They announce it any time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
But it-
announce anytime.
I could announce right now that I'm going for 2036.
I'll vote
Hmm.
for you.
Hell yeah.
So I got one for you guys. This is more y'all's thing than my thing. I
Yeah.
hear Harry Potter brought up like
Not a Christmas
all the
movie.
No.
time.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it gets
It's-
played during the 25 days of Christmas too on
I-
Freeform.
It
I
be,
don't
and it's
understand
and
that.
it's because a couple of the movies, not even all of them, a couple of the movies have like the Christmas some Christmas scenes in it where they're like
Yeah.
celebration, or there's even for instance, there's like in one movie it's so lazy that they didn't want to do the Christmas scene that they were like, Harry, you're not going home for the holidays? And he's like, no, I'll be here. And it's like that was the whole Christmas scene.
He's like,
Yeah.
fuck Christmas, and then drinks some eggnog and walks away.
Well, butterbeer,
Butterbeer.
but yeah.
And then like the same thing, Toy Story.
Toy Story,
gets,
really?
Yeah,
I've never
Toy Story
heard that
gets
one.
put on the Freeform 25 Days of Christmas all the time. They put Pixar movies on there.
I don't
And it's
like
because
that.
Is
at
there
the end
even-
they do
It was
Yeah,
his
the end of the
birthday. They
movie.
got Buzz. So
it was the end of the movie when they get Mrs. Potato
Yeah.
Head.
yeah, but that's like
But that's not Christmas.
30
That would-
seconds. at
Exactly,
the
but
end of the
yeah, it's
movie.
30 seconds exactly.
Is it just okay? Hold on. Are they
Okay.
putting all this on there just because they're family movies?
That's,
could be
that's
why.
what we're thinking. Yeah,
Okay, so it has nothing to do with it being
well,
a
hold on.
Christmas movie.
I don't
but
know
it's,
that. I don't know that Harry Potter, depending on which like movie you watch,
Yeah.
is considered a family movie. Like maybe the first two would
Oh,
be
yeah, the
more
Chris Col-
family oriented, but after that, it does start getting a little dark.
Oh, there's a connection there. It's a Chris Columbus directed film, which is also Home Alone.
He
He might be
just
on.
is
He
a
might be
freak.
onto something.
Yeah.
By the way,
Possible.
those two were really good. I think Chris Columbus should have taken it a little bit further, honestly.
Maybe.
So, what's another movie you guys have that?
So this is probably it gets put in with classic Christmas movies, and I
Sure.
brought this up earlier with the introduction for Dustin. But Holiday Inn it stars Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. It is about a hotel that is only open around holidays, and the reason I think it gets brought up and dragged into Christmas movies, even though like Christmas only plays like a very small part of it, is that this is where White Christmas comes from.
See, I think if the song "White Christmas" comes from this movie, that's a pretty important song when it comes to the Christmas like holiday, right?
Yeah, but then they actually made a movie called White Christmas about 10, 15 years later.
Right.
And that's where a larger portion of people know where it gets
They
from.
probably consider it because, I mean, if you look at it, like Christmas is like the biggest American holiday. Like out of
It is.
financially, like
Yeah.
the way people are, like used to, you drive down the street, it just be covered in Christmas lights. It's not that way right now, but there's still a ton out there because,
You know, people are trying to save on their electric bills.
yeah, exactly. Inflation's real, y'all. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like
Well aware.
it's definitely one of the bigger holidays. Like I mean,
More celebrated, yeah.
like even like most Walmart closes down. When Walmart closes down, you know that's a pretty well celebrated
Yeah,
holiday.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I still don't understand Thanksgiving being that big of a holiday
It's
because it's meet, getting with friends and eating pretty much.
well,
However,
it's
I still like it to be the big holiday. So
Thanksgiving it goes back in the US's history quite a bit, and it's got a pretty big origin for it. Not to mention it's what Thanksgiving is now is it's more of a time off with family. So if
Yeah.
retailers can give people time off with family, all for it. Now the next day, those retailers are going to work about 3 times the shift they normally would.
They really, yeah, they need that day off.
Yeah.
Or
Black Friday
2 days off.
sucks.
Rob, can you give me like the Cliff Notes version on this movie since you brought it up?
I'll
Like the
be right there.
ABC.
That's
I'm
just
with him on that one.
basically I go what?
I'm with him on that one. I ain't seen this one.
Honestly, I've never seen it.
I saw
I
it
just
years
know
ago.
this is where White Christmas comes from, and basically the entire premise of the movie is that it is about a hotel that is open only around holidays. A lot of people squeeze it in with Christmas because this is where White Christmas, the song, comes from.
I'm gonna get a
I
point
would-
taken off my Christmas card. I ain't seen White Christmas either. My sister loves it, watches it all the time. I got annoyed hearing White Christmas, so I never watched it.
Why?
I
It's so
I
good.
think I stand true to if the song White Christmas came from this movie, I think it would have more of a shot at being a Christmas movie than like say like Home Alone.
Yeah.
That's I mean it's a huge song. And if this movie is the origin for White Christmas, that's Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Christmas music is another thing that plays well into it.
The same song over and over again every year. By the way, Rob, I'm loving the playlist.
Are you loving the playlist?
I am. I've been listening to that
glad.
on my own time. It's finally close to Christmas. It's still a little early for me, but
Yeah.
like I decided to get in the Christmas spirit and try and like put out a olive branch for you.
Well, I
I've been listening
appreciate
to it. It's fucking fantastic.
See,
All right,
told you.
I got one for you guys.
All right.
Hopefully you've all seen it.
Hit me.
Turbo Man.
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the
Jingle
way.
all the way.
Oh, yeah. That's a Christmas movie.
Christmas movie for you? Rob, James?
But
I would say it's a Christmas movie because the plot's really driven by him trying to get a toy for his son for Christmas.
And then
yeah,
the son realizing that he doesn't need a Christmas present
Well,
because
if
his
you-
dad is Turbo Man.
Sinbad gets arrested.
And then he becomes Anakin Skywalker and kills some kids. It's the same
Well,
kid that played.
Yes, I know. It's
Yeah,
the
I
same kid that
totally
played
forgot that
young
phase of
Annie.
that.
Oh man.
Yep. See,
Man, that's a movie I haven't watched in a long time.
I just watched it recently. It's really it holds up and it's fucking hilarious.
All
It
right.
is. It's so
I
bad.
love how they got like
hilarious.
the Big Show is like one of the Santas, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, but no, see, like for instance, like if you take away the Christmas of this, it's like the only other way this movie could work is if it was for the kid's birthday.
yeah."
That's it. And no parent is going to go after the toy like this man did for the kid's birthday.
Yeah. That actually is a pretty good example of like one of those fringe Christmas movies that are kind of Christmas movie, not one, because that is also kind of a reference to the whole like, what was it, Cabbage Patch Kids like fiasco thing where
Oh yeah.
people were like punching people in
Yeah.
stores trying to get the Christmas
It
presents.
keeps
Yeah, dude.
that video
The
always
Tickle
pops
Me
up
Elmo.
too. Oh god.
Bro, my mom was the toy department manager at Walmart.
I
When
thought he was
Tickle
about
Me
to say
Elmo
my
comes
mom
out.
was uppercutting kids.
No,
He said-
dude, she hated Black Friday with a fiery passion.
Yeah.
Hated it because everyone was a dick.
Man, I went out on Black Friday this year, and it's definitely a dying thing in my opinion now.
Oh, dude.
Well,
Because
at this
that
point,
was
everyone's
not
buying
good.
most of your stuff online. so
first off, Black Friday was done for a whole month of November.
that's true.
Yeah.
1, 2. I went into our local Best Buy. That it was like the week after, okay, and I was just stopping in to get Jess some new gaming headphones. I am not kidding you when I say when I walked into that Best Buy, there were easily 300 TVs that were still like scattered everywhere, overstock everywhere. They didn't even look all of the walkways like you would have like here's a deal on this TV, here's a deal on that. It was like 60 TVs in a stack just sitting there, and you're like, did Black Friday happen? The hell's going on
Well,
here?
So I went the Tuesday before Thanksgiving to get one of Tawny's Christmas gifts and get one of Tawny's. I got her AirPods for her birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to Target first, and then I went to. I'll whisper it. I went to Michael's.
Oh shit.
I don't think she listens.
She kind of does sometimes, because they just call it down on my nipples. But anyway, but I got cricket. Y'all know what a cricket is?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It just
so-
didn't sound like that's what
Okay.
you said at
Yeah,
first.
no, so
Yeah.
but those stores were busier that day than any of the stores I went to on Black Friday.
I
Like
don't do it.
literally,
I,
I got
honestly think Black
it was
Friday is just kind of
horrible.
like a dying trend at this
Good.
point.
Good.
I
it was
mean,
horrible, man.
And also, you know what's really pissing me off?
What?
When I was growing up, you had one day for Black Friday, right? You had the
Yeah.
Friday.
mhm.
And then Cyber Monday, which was about more electronic stuff and online ordering,
Yeah.
was Monday. You miss out, that's it. Shit out of luck. Cyber Monday, some places just finished Cyber Monday, and it's fucking
true.
December.
I want to point out the irony of y'all talking about how one day needs to be special and it keeps on getting stretched out and it keeps on getting longer. And now Friday's not important anymore. Now it's Saturday, Sunday,
Honestly,
Monday,
Black Friday was
all
never
of November.
Honestly, I
Hypocrites. All of y'all.
so holly and jolly, Dustin. Jesus Christ, I'm feeling it. In my
I
soul
accidentally
right now.
kicked my desk.
I am not in excruciating pain right now.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is I don't mind that it's extended out. I don't mind that there's no longer a single solitary Black Friday. Because Black Friday, if you are a retail worker, let me ask you a question. Raise of hands. How many of you worked retail on a Black Friday?
Oh, I've never done it.
I've
Yeah.
never done it, but
I
I've
worked,
always been
uh,
against Black Friday.
Well, hold on.
It
hold
is
on, hold on.
awful.
I never worked in like a department store, but
It
I will
is-
say delivering for Pizza Hut sucked.
That is nothing compared to working retail around the holidays.
That's why I
It
said
is god awful.
this
I
year.
am
This year, people
so-
are like they're like all like fucking Black Friday again. I'm fucking scheduled. God damn it! And then like the doors open, it was like 6 people that walked in. They're like, oh,
Everyone just walks in calmly.
okay.
Dude, I worked Best Buy on a Black Friday.
You
People
worked at a
got
Best Buy?
trampled. I used to.
Which
I worked
one?
as the one in Williamsburg.
Oh, yeah. $4.79.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that
Yeah.
place.
Dude, even
It's-
like this is a Best Buy that's like out of the way that not a lot of people go to, but there are still like line wrapped around the building.
I do
worked
miss that
from-
camaraderie. I'll say that.
dude.
You get in a line with somebody, the guy in front of you. What are you trying to get, man? New Call of Duty? I am too. Well, if you try and get in there and get it before me, I will fuck you up. It's on, dude.
I'm just saying, dude. I am happy that this is stretched out. I would rather this be stretched out.
Honestly,
Black Friday is such a god awful day for retail workers that
here's my bigger issue with it being stretched out. I am
Yeah.
for it, but the issue is the deals. There were no deals. The deals
It's-
were the same thing that they were
they
having.
weren't
like,
really
they were
deals to begin with on Black Friday.
they were
They
better.
would
They were better than
they would
usually.
slowly raise the prices over a couple of months to a point where it was all overinflated, and then when they cut the prices to Black Friday deals, they're maybe like $50 off for a TV or something like that.
What I'm saying is
It's-
like it would be deals
there's
that you
not
generally
real savings here, so it's all bullshit anyway.
Also, did you guys have y'all ever bought a TV during Black Friday?
Hell no.
Uh,
I don't shop
went
on Black Friday.
I did it one time when me and Ben were living together many years ago. Because we had this like tiny little like 30-inch TV and we're like, this is fucking depressing. We have to sit on it to see the TV, you know? And so there was a deal at Walmart, our local Walmart, where it was a 60-inch TV for $125. That to me is a deal no matter what. Sure, it's probably a piece of crap, whatever. So we both put money toward it for the townhouse we're living in. So the way to get to that TV from that Black Friday when they only did it like on Black Friday was the most drug dealing type of thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. You went in, and then if you were going to buy the TV, you had to declare that that's what you were there for, is to buy that TV, and you had to go and take a ticket. And as the people came through, you had to go. You couldn't have any physical cash on you. You had to go give the ticket to the person. It was like a little voucher. So you gave the ticket to the person. They give you the TV, usually with somebody assisting you to the vehicle. And then as you come out, they take it, they put it in your vehicle. I haven't paid yet, mind you. And then they walk you back inside, and then they take you to where the cash registers are on the opposite side of the store where they're less busy. Then they ring you up. And I was like, this is a lot of work just to get a fucking TV.
you don't even get to like RKO like an old lady, like trying to get.
No, this was probably like after when that stuff was happening. So they're like, we're making
Honestly,
a fucking line.
Before this really got stretched out into like a month and a half long thing, Black Friday like started November 1st and ended like December 15th. Best Buy started doing this, and a lot of other places started doing this, where they would like walk through the line and be like, hey, what are you looking for? What are you buying? And they would hand out tickets, and you could only have but so many of them.
Yep.
So you better know what you want. And if there's some left, I mean, hey, you can get it. But
Doesn't that kind of sound like eating at Chick-fil-A? Like, honestly, you get there and it's wrapped around the building like 3 times, and they're like, what do you want? We're not showing you a menu.
They have menu cards.
They do.
They're so
they always
polite.
act so like gatekeepy about their like.
They're
See,
like,
y'all don't
have my
you don't
Chick-fil-A.
know about this fucking number one boy.
Yeah,
What Chick-fil-A are you going to?
I've only been there like
eh.
3 times, and every time I show up, they're just
I
like,
just-
"What do you want?" And I'm like,
I just order from the app.
you
Dude,
have like
mobile
grilled
app.
chicken or something, and they're like, "Yeah, how many
What type
do you
of
want?"
do you,
and I'm
do
like,
you want nuggets, or do you want the sandwich, or do you want the deluxe sandwich, or do you want the spicy
No,
sandwich?
I don't. I'm not.
But-
I don't see a menu. It's
Justin,
just like
next
a
time you're
person
here,
stuff.
I'll take you to my Chick-fil-A because it's
I don't
been
want to
voted.
go to no
Listen,
Chick-fil-A.
listen.
He said
They're
he
all
said
so
he,
polite.
he said he only
It's-
goes to Publix.
They say my
Yeah.
pleasure.
It's been voted the best drive-thru in America 2 years in a row. Our Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but you can also just not go to Florida and go to Georgia, where the first ever Chick-fil-A was, and it's actually like a nice sit-down restaurant, like a legit place. You could just do that on the way.
It's still fast food.
Go to
It is.
Bojangles
I
on the
mean,
way.
you're not wrong.
Bojangles.
No,
Bojangles? Oh,
no.
that's like
We don't
two
have
days-
those here, so it's
2
like
days
one
on
of
the-
those guilty
2
Bad
days-
James.
pleasures.
two
No.
days on the toilet. Hey, let's get back to
Yeah.
the non-Christmas.
One
movies.
second.
Yeah.
Bojangles breakfast, top tier. Okay.
Yes,
back
chicken
to movies.
biscuit.
Trading Places
No,
with
Trading
Dan
Places?
Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
that's one of those ones that goes.
No,
with the
I don't think.
criteria.
No.
Yeah.
I
don't think
like
so.
that movie.
It's
I
it's
don't
a good
watch it
movie.
as a
Good
Christmas
movie. Good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think of like I'm not like, man. You know what I want to do when it's a nice December 18th. It's cold outside and I have my hot chocolate. Trading Places.
Yeah.
What's some other ones you got there, Rob?
For one reason or another, Frozen gets put into this category.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with Disney.
Is
Or
Frozen
Freeform.
even?
No, it's not even like centered around Christmas at all.
It's
It's
just
just
I've
snow.
never seen Frozen.
And it's
So-
takes
What?
place in the summer.
Rob,
That's true.
I have a child who's just now getting into those types of movies, and he hasn't watched that one yet. But that being said, it's like I don't know if Christmas is even in that movie at all.
Dude,
I
Bobby could give
vaguely
less of a hairy
remember-
dog shit than about Frozen, but I've still seen it.
I vaguely
Bobby's
remember
like
the
Moana, and that's it.
only thing that's even almost Christmas related is just ice and snow everywhere.
Yes,
and a
right?
snowman, a talking snowman. We'll go there. It's
Yeah,
got a talking
snowman is
snowman like
Pretty
Frosty.
fucking Christmas. That's like Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if there was a reindeer there as well, like I think it's undeniable.
Okay. So this might be
His
controversial.
name is Finn.
Oh, hold on.
This might be controversial.
Let them cook.
Frosty the Snowman is not a Christmas
How?
Which one?
I agree.
Are there a
movie. The
few?
original, the cartoon. They
The
build
only
a snowman.
time Christmas is brought up is when they're getting ready to go on Christmas break, and then Santa comes to save Frosty.
You're
Yes.
talking. Are you talking about like the 1969 short?
I think so.
Because
Because where the kids and there's a bunny rabbit and a magician and the magic hat brings Frosty to life.
That was a Christmas miracle, Rob. And Jordan's whole thing about White Christmas, like coming from a movie,
yeah, I
and
would
even if,
probably say that Frosty is a Christmas movie.
yeah, and it has the Frosty the show.
But your criteria dictates that at least a certain percentage needs to be about Christmas in this movie, which it's not.
Well, hold on. Let me. There's some things that would supersede it, right?
Backtracking. Okay.
Well, no.
Well,
Santa's
No,
literally
no,
in this, right?
backtracking. Like
Yeah, but he's
at
only
the
there
end
to
for like
save
less
Frosty.
than 5 minutes.
It's been a long time since I've seen this. This is why I'm asking questions. I'm not saying it as like a fuck
Okay.
you, I'm right. I'm trying to. Santa's
Okay,
in it.
no. Yeah, at
Hey.
the end.
I'm trying to think. Give me a sec. I'm trying to think about the fucking
Alright.
short.
Okay. Backtracking.
There's no way that's the only Christmas oriented thing in it, though, right?
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
they're going on Christmas break. They're trying to get into the what the heck? They're trying to get into the North Pole, or to get him to Santa because it's cold up there, and then Santa comes and saves him, and that's about it.
Yeah,
How the
that
fuck is that
whole-
not a Christmas movie?
Because it's not. We just talked about this. The same reason Die Hard's not one.
The-
Yes, it's got Santa and stuff in it. However, it does not revolve around Christmas. It revolves around a talking snowman.
Also, could
only.
take place at any point in the winter.
Yes, it could take place. Think about
trying
Jack
to
Frost.
get to
Based
Santa.
on your criteria.
Think about the same
Okay,
people ranking.
we
Fast
should
and
make
Jack
we
Frost.
should make a tier list then. And
No.
in which case, hold on, no.
No.
In which case, like movies
No,
like
no.
Santa Claus and the Grinch Who Stole Christmas
Backtracking.
are A tier, right? But then you
Backtracking.
can have your Frosties and your Rudolphs B
Backtrack.
tier, and then you can have like your Die Hards and Home Alone C tier.
Backtrack.
That's not
Rudolph's Christmas
backtracking.
movie.
Because
No,
it
it's
just
backtracking. You're backtracking.
not
now.
backtrack. Well, no,
Yes, you are.
hold on. If we're gonna say Frosty is
You-
not a Christmas movie, then technically Rudolph has to not be a Christmas movie.
Well, the whole thing about
How is
Rudolph
Rudolph
is him
not
going
a
to.
Christmas movie?
It's not
The
about
only-
Santa.
It's about his reindeer.
Exactly. It's not about Christmas. It's about his
There's-
reindeer. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. Like that's what I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
That there
I
should
have
be a
no-
tier list.
I have no skin in the game when it comes to this.
I would say Rudolph is C tier, but Frosty is F tier.
with Die
Only
Hard
said F
Home
because
Alone.
it's Frosty.
Maybe
Frosty's
we
down-
shouldn't
definitely
just
down
be so.
low.
Maybe this is our Christmas moment as a podcast where we decide not to be so goddamn judgy. Things can be Christmas movies even if we don't agree with it.
Well, that's
You
what
know
I'm
I
what?
saying.
say
like,
Gremlins is more
Hold
Christmas than Rudolph.
I
is.
think
I was thinking
Dustin
about
is
it.
right.
I
I
am.
think right now
this is some real
we no
NPC talk
longer
right now that they
do
play.
this episode. This episode is now over.
And this episode
Because
is
we are
null and
not going
void.
to talk about things whether they are Christmas movies or not.
This is just
If
y'all's
it is-
sad attempt to make Die Hard a
James,
Christmas movie.
shut the hell up.
That's literally what it is.
If it is Christmas in your heart, if it is Christmas in your soul, if it makes you think of Christmas, if it brings you joy in this time of giving and receiving and loving and kindness, then God damn it, it's a Christmas movie.
Yes,
Even if it has nothing to do with Christmas, with
Even
Will
if it has
Chris.
nothing to do with
even
Christmas.
even if it came out as a summer blockbuster, apparently.
Exactly.
Did John McClane say "ho ho ho, mother trucker," or did he say "yippee ki yay, mother trucker"?
He said yippee ki yay, motherfucker. But he also wrote, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho."
And there was a Christmas party there.
There was a
End of
Christmas
story.
party.
And it could also be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Yippee Kayak, Other Buckets. Just saying.
That's also true. God bless you, Andre Bauer.
Dude,
It
I
hurts my soul.
was playing WoW
So
last
sad.
night when you sent that. So it showed me a notification that you sent something and then tagged me. And I was like, I'll check it in a little bit. I'm in a raid, so 2 hours later, I go check my phone and I was like, no.
I
I've
started
never been
watching
so
Brooklyn
disappointed.
Nine-Nine.
I did too last night. I told Jess and she's like, no. So I showed her. She's like, I'm never going to be able to watch the last few episodes where like he tells Jake that he's proud of him and all this stuff. She's like started tearing up and I'm like, I can't
know.
do it anymore either.
We were just about to watch Charlie Brown Christmas, and Caitlin was on her phone. She looks at me and she shows me. I'm just like, well, we got to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine now.
Yep, you have to.
So, but yes, if it is a Christmas movie to you, we do not judge you.
Someone out there's like, man,
Enjoy your
Starsky and
movies.
Hutch, fuck yeah.
Why can't it be a Christmas movie, Jordan?
There's
Even
If
There's
it makes
nothing in
somebody
They don't
holly
even
and
mention
jolly and want
Christmas
to
at
buy
all.
more
There's-
stuff for
There's
people.
no trees. There's no Christmas. They go to a bat mitzvah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
So
What do you
Close
have
enough.
against joy,
Wait,
Jordan?
There's
can't end this
cocaine like
episode
it,
yet.
it's like
What?
snow, cocaine.
Why do you hate
Yeah.
Christmas so much, Jordan?
We can't end
I
this
don't-
episode yet. I just realized something hasn't been mentioned.
What has
What?
So, Christmas movies make you happy, right?
Yes.
Would that
Where are
mean
you
that
going with this?
Star Wars is a Christmas movie to
Oh, my
Dustin?
Lord.
Yes.
Well, hold on. It would only
Well-
be specific ones, right? Because like 7, 8, and 9, he's not like this brings me joy.
Yeah.
They don't. No.
But there is
I
like,
will say
Reg-
when I saw 7 in theaters when it first came out first night, I was like, this movie is actually like decent. I can't wait to see what they do with it. And then it was like, I never want to watch this movie again.
exactly, yeah. Like I will still watch 7, but I will not watch 8, 9.
Hold on. Is the 7, 8, and 9 kind of like it's like almost like a meta Grinch? Like
Ooh.
Kathleen Kennedy coming in and stealing our joy? Because she doesn't like
There-
the Who's down in
wait.
Whoville's and
There
joining
was-
Star Wars?
There was snow in episode 7.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas movie.
Christmas movie.
Christmas movie. You know what? Actually, just everything is a Christmas movie. There are no not Christmas movies.
Yeah, right?
Beetlejuice, Christmas movie.
Why not?
He's a holly jolly
when
fella.
Harry met Sally, Christmas movie.
I'll have what he's having or she's having. Joy.
Are you guys making fun of me? while I was
Jolly.
gone?
No,
I feel like you
we're
were.
just saying everything's a Christmas movie now.
Everything is a Christmas movie.
Everything is
So-
and isn't a Christmas movie all in the one.
I like this new stance that the podcast has. All of us, all four of us, in unison, we all agree.
And
And-
Force Ghost
including
He's here
Jordan.
somewhere.
And unison.
And unison.
I am glad to know that James is on my side with the Die Hard thing. That does make me feel good because it's been a very lonely road for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all suck.
Yes. So it's 2 and 2. 2 say no, 2 say yes. Hey, Caitlin, since you're a character on the show,
I'm sorry. This is a biased party, so I don't
is
believe
Die
in
Hard
this.
a Christmas movie? Caitlin says yes. The
What
pod
does
mother has
Aaron
spoken.
say?
Who cares? The pod mother has spoken.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that vote doesn't count because it's a biased party.
No, it's not.
I can
Insane.
bring Justin here real quick and coach her to say no real quick.
No, because she's not a
Exactly.
character. She is not a part of canon.
Technically,
Sorry.
she is in canon because
No,
No, she's never made it onto an episode.
she's never made an on-screen appearance, but she has been talked about in canon.
She has been talked about in canon,
Wait.
but she's never made an appearance on the show.
Time out.
No, I think she did.
Time out.
No, she did not.
Has.
She has jumped
has.
in here. She has not
She
been
ha-
an actual part of the episode.
She has not spoken on the episode, but she has brought Jordan some stuff and been on camera.
Canon.
Has not spoken a
Has not
word on the
spoken.
show.
What
That's okay.
about my army of anime waifu characters on my shelf? I've talked
Canon.
about them so many
Canon.
times.
Canon.
Canon.
Hey,
I'm
England
just
is-
imagining Maki sitting there now.
Oh,
The Pod Mother
she's-
has spoken. Die
right
Hard
there.
is a Christmas movie. Merry
Okay.
Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Except people.
And
think
if you
Die Hard's a
like
Christmas
this
movie.
episode, you can find us over on Facebook, facebook.com/The Centerway Society. You can find us on TikTok, tiktok.com @ The Centerway Society. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find us. So go give it a listen. We appreciate you very much, especially this time of year. We have officially hit our listening goal for the year, and we are actually over our total streaming goal that I had for the year as well. So, guys, I'm proud of you guys. You guys, we did a lot of hard work this year, and I'm very proud of everyone.
Now we needed to times that by 5 for next year.
I was
Fuck
muted.
no.
Yeah, I'm proud of everybody who listens.
Thank you guys for listening. If you go to our Facebook page, we are actually highlighting different nonprofits. It's the 12 days of Christmas leading up to Christmas Day. We talked yesterday about We Are the Echo. Today, Wednesday, December 13th, we talked about Gloucester Matthews Humane Society here in Gloucester, Virginia, and the work that they're doing.
They
Thursday,
had a
we're-
very familiar looking Santa, I heard.
yeah, they do. He's a good looking guy though.
It's
So-
almost like if you put Rob 20 years back in time, it would look like him because this Rob's old.
Yeah. And but longer beard because I have short beard now.
You do. It looks
Yeah.
comfortable. Looks comfortable.
It is
Yeah,
very
it-
comfortable. Although
it
it's
does
a little
look
bit
very
shorter
good
than I
too, by the
wanted
way.
to. It's shorter than I wanted, but it's okay.
No,
I
it looks
kinda need that.
looks perfect.
Thank you guys.
Am I the
I
only
like
one
it.
with a long beard now? What the heck?
Yeah, pretty much. So, but we are going to be highlighting different nonprofits in our run up to Christmas Day. If you feel so inclined to help in any way, shape, or form, whether that's just a simple Facebook like and follow, or giving them a couple bucks, or whatever you want to do, I'm sure anyone would appreciate it. Any one of these organizations that we'll be highlighting. And if you know of a nonprofit that you would like to see highlighted on our Facebook page or in an episode, feel free. Let us know. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to hear about them. We'd love to give some of these people some much needed publicity for the amazing work that they're doing. So, we will be back next week with some holiday surprises, a brand new story, a couple Christmas presents.
Oh,
And we'll be discussing some of our favorite Christmas movies and some of our favorite Christmas traditions. And we're going to try and get Dustin to partake in some Christmas traditions.
Oh, jam.
And until next week, we will see you then. All right. Bye, guys. Dustin looks scared.
I am. Yeah, this is all news to me.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland.